here. For those who don't know, I'm a small-time streamer. I've been streaming for about 5 months now, and in those past 5 months, the question that I receive most often in my messages is how do you stream mobile games? I thought it was possible that some people had the same question but didn't feel free to ask me, so I thought I would make this tutorial in hopes of being helpful. In essence, streaming any mobile game to the internet requires 3 things. Number 1 is the mobile device with which you will be playing the game. It could be a mobile phone, it could be an iPad, you get the idea. Number 2 is then going from that mobile device to the PC or MacBook that you're using, and number 3 is going from that PC or MacBook to the internet. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up these 3 things, and I hope you find this helpful. I know I said that the first step is the mobile device with which you will play the mobile game, but I'm going to assume that you already have that, and I'm going to jump straight into step number 2, which is getting that game from the phone to your PC. Now, there's many different apps and programs we could use for this, but me personally, I use AirServer. The reason I chose it is because it does exactly the same thing, just as reliably, but it was the only one I could afford. Now, I do know that cheap sometimes means lesser quality. So if you want to see the quality of how this works, you can see examples of it in my live streams and also the YouTube video I uploaded of my gameplay. So if that quality is alright for you, then just go right into airserver.com, click the download button, and here is how you can get it for Microsoft. And if you use MacBook, you can scroll down and you can find AirServer for Mac down here. So just download the one that you need, install it, and we are ready to go for the next step. Now, when it comes to actually using AirServer to connect your mobile device to the PC, you might see the settings here on your PC. If you don't, and you don't see it down here in the taskbar, it's because it's hidden. So if you go to the bottom right of your PC and click Show Hidden Icons, you will see the AirServer logo, and right click it, click Settings, you will see the settings here. All these settings for me are default except that I named my computer Tim PC. Now let's take a look at your phone real quick. In my case, I own a Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Some Galaxy smartphones come with a native feature called Smart View. If I select Smart View, you'll notice that one of my options is the Tim PC that I have already set up using AirServer. If I tap Tim PC, a prompt appears saying, hey, you're about to start sharing your screen. Are you sure you want to do that? If I click Start Now, my phone screen is now visible on the PC. If you have a pretty new Galaxy smartphone but you do not see the Smart View option in this grid, you could press the hamburger button on the top right, tap the button order, and see if it's actually hidden from you. If it is, you can find it, tap and hold it, and drag it into your panel. If you have an Android phone without the native feature to share your phone screen, or if you're using an iPhone, you can download the AirServer app from the Play Store for Androids or from the App Store for iPhones. Open the app, select the option of connecting via QR code. If necessary, allow permission for the app to use your phone's camera as a QR code scanner, and scan the QR code that you see on your computer screen. Following any of these methods will link your device and your computer, and now you can move on to the next step. Now, anything that I do here will show on the PC, and not only that, but also the sounds of my games will be playing on the PC. So now my gameplay and the sounds of my games are going to my PC. Now for step number 3, which is bringing the phone screen from the PC to the internet, we need to use some sort of broadcasting app. We could use OBS, we could use OBS.Live, or we could use Streamlabs. For the example of this video, I'm going to be using Streamlabs OBS. But if you want me to show you how to do it on OBS or OBS.Live, I can totally make a second video showing you how to do it, or you can also follow these same steps because most of the layout is similar for all 3 apps. In the case of Streamlabs OBS, I have created a new scene already. You can see how there's other scenes that I have used for streaming in the past. But from the scene, what matters most is that we will add a source. The source in this case is a window capture device. And you can see that I already added the window capture device, so it's an option I can select from here, but you probably didn't do that yet. So what you would do is you would add a new source instead. You would name it, probably phone screen. I'm going to name it phone screen 2 so I know which one to delete afterwards. And then click add source. You're going to find the name of AirServer. Okay, here it goes, AirServer. So now this source is the AirServer app that's running on our PC. And what this means, window match priority, is, hey, match title. See, the title of airserver.com would be airserver.exe. But if the title doesn't match, then find something that's similar. So I think this is the best option to choose. Capture cursor usually means would you like the capture to include the mouse in the recording, such as you can see the mouse on my screen right now. And usually you don't want that. However, in this case, in a phone, the mouse is actually the finger. So if you say no, the phone disappears. So I think we will keep the cursor in this case. And yeah, that's that. I'm going to resize it so that the phone matches the canvas that I want. And you might notice that particularly right now, I have no sound coming to Twitch. So if I wanted to add a sound, I would need to add an audio input capture, and I would select my microphone. And now I am able to also send my voice. So here's the phone, here's the voice, and if I click go live, I'm going to Twitch. One thing that you will need to do in order to send from Streamlabs OBS to Twitch is, of course, log into Twitch on Streamlabs OBS, and you can do that by going to the bottom left of the screen, clicking the login button, and selecting the platform that you want to stream in. In my case, it's Twitch, and when you click it, it's gonna prompt you to log in. And after logging in, it's gonna ask you for a token, which in my case comes to my phone. All right. And after doing this, I authorize it. Streamlabs OBS on my computer is now connected to Twitch, and it will actually automatically set it up so that if I click the go live button, whatever is showing here on your canvas and whatever sound is going to your Streamlabs OBS is being pushed to Twitch. These are the basics of how to send your phone's game from the phone to the PC and from the PC to the internet. Now you might realize that right now it's just the phone and my voice. If you would like some, ideas on things you can add to the overlay, check out my next video where I'll show you some things you can do to make your stream look a little better for your viewers. I hope this video was helpful in showing you how to stream your own mobile games. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, feel free to message me via Discord. In my next video, I'll show you a few things you can do to flesh out your stream and make it look a little bit better for your viewers. Lastly, I do stream on Twitch every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, so if you would like to hang out with me when I'm live, feel free to stop by. And if you'd like to hang out with me when I'm offline, you can find me mainly on Discord, but also on Twitter and Instagram. That is all the time with Tim that we have for tonight, but I hope I'll get to see you next time too. Until then, stay classy.